let's take a look at our starting lineup. We have the usual suspects for the UE Red Warriors: Aceron, Kamaymayan, Piojo, Roca, Defeo, and Coquita. At the UST Golden Spikers, also the usual lineup for Coach Oji Mamon. We have De La Noche, Colinares, Macam, Ibanez, Valera, Yambao of the Golden Spikers. Service error there to start off our game.
Not the way that you want to start the game. Round 1 encounter ng UE and UST was a straight set win for the Golden Spikers, and they're looking to repeat that same performance. Meanwhile, for the Red Warriors, they need production from one of their top scorers in Roy Piojo, because in their last game against NU, Aceron and Roca were the only ones in the...
So much young potential, as we mentioned on top of the coverage. And that off-the-block attack will score for UST. And his debut was 22 points in that game against UP. Meanwhile, De La Noche finds the line.
UST has been getting a lot of attack points from their back row.
And De La Noche scored 12 points in their round. UST with a 3-point lead now. Coquita's quick to Defeo, but rejected by Popoy Colinares. Better serve there for UST. This time, Roy Piojo from the same angle, and it still works.
That's his favorite angle today. Down the line hit.
Yes, and why not? Slowly closing down the lead here. They are just down by 1. Better first pass there. Quick Colinares dug up by UE. Aceron will try. Great dig there by Yambao. Ibanez making it work. Calling for a block touch. But Coquita will set it to Roca. And UE tries to stay alive in our set number 1 here.
4 points.
Nakam with the first ball. Quick to Valera, dug up by UE here. They will go back to Aceron, but that massive block will finish off our set number 1.
No entry, says the Golden Spikers. And that has been their biggest advantage in set number 1.
Thank you so much for tuning in. Only here at the Filipinos Live, available for Filipinos everywhere. Meanwhile, Ibanez will give it a go. Deflected by the blockers. Back set to Roca. Great coverage by UST. Chance here for the Red Warriors. They go back to Roy Piojo. Long rally so far. Josh Ibanez will give it a go, but that's another block there. On deck to serve. 4 serving 3. Yambao will set it to Ibanez from the pipe.
Clean hit from the back row. Yan yung gusto makita ni Coach Oji. We can't really hear as the antenna.
Right, let's see how they answer back, but that service ace courtesy of De La Noche. And that would bring up by 6. This time, Roy Piojo off the block there. He will try again. That would work for the second time around.
That's what I've been trying to say. But Roy Piojo finally...
6 points for Isaiah Roca. We did talk about him on our pre-game, so he is one of the go-to players. Meanwhile, Josh Ibanez perfectly. And meanwhile, some substitutions coming in here for UST. Villanueva with a first ball. Isaiah Roca is denied this time by JJ Macam.
The setting is becoming a bit predictable for the Red Warriors. That's why it's so easy for UST to establish their organized.
As they are currently up by 5 here. Rakim Aceron with that serve. Sharp serve here. A chance for the Red Warriors. Coquita to Roy Piojo. Let's see how UE will try to stay alive. Coquita sets it to Roy Piojo. Will there be a block touch? Our referee says otherwise. And of course, Neil, we want to thank those tuning in on our Filipinas Live UAAP Varsity channel, as well as One Sports, We have an exciting UAAP Saturday in line with you, and that massive block will close off our set number 2, just like set number 1.
Very similar end. Again, a defensive stop from Colinares will give UST a 2-set-to-love lead against the Red Warriors.
UST solid block, and just like that, Spikers are looking to end this match, but will the UE Red Warriors manage to stage a comeback here? Meanwhile, Yambao sets it to Macam, but blocked there by Axel De Feo. UST is not letting UE's lead go any bigger here. Sharp serve. Popoy Colinares.
We were looking for consistency. Who's that serving ng UST? Now, Colinares.
Yeah, they can maximize these 3 points here from UST. Meanwhile, Yambao, quick set to Valera. And Trevor Valera will score. We haven't heard from him in quite a while.
Has been a quiet game for Aceron, only scoring 3 markers.
And that attack is dug up by Alabar. This time, JJ Macam is denied by UE in the league. Meanwhile, Pokita, quick set to Kamaymayan. There will be a block touch there. And fresh from that point, Kapitan Sean will send his ball in. De La Noche tries to answer back. Coverage was there. Roy Piojo this time. Dug up by Macam. Josh Ibanez off the block.
We will tie this third set up. 7-all. Balita ko may flight pen si John.
Showing much more consistency here in our third set. They go to Roy Piojo. Dug up by Valera. But that is just too strong here.
UST let go of that block and they paid for that.
Roy Pokita returns to serve. Yambao, quick set to Popoy Colinares.
Too strong, too fast for Popoy Colinares.
For their team, they are down by 3 after that solid start in our set number 3. Meanwhile, Rakim Aceron will score finally for the Red Warriors. Strong serve there. Pokita goes back to Piojo. Finds the line. Any bigger, just like in those first 2 sets. They are currently down by 2. De La Noche is denied by Axel De Feo. Not letting this third set go easily. JJ Macam with that first ball. Colinares. Quick one stop.
Bilis nung wrist action ni Popoy Colinares.
Josh Ibanez returns with that powerful serve. Pokita goes to Aceron. Rakim Aceron will score another one here for the Red Warriors in the year 2018. So they don't want that happening this season. Meanwhile, Macam with that great anticipation will bring UST to 23. So the UST Golden Spikers on April 23 against UP and April 27 on NU. An intense Final Four race. We need to gear up, and that would finish us off. J-Rack De La Noche with that massive kill.